Going to be a lot of folks testifying before the House Federalism Committee on why we need constitutional carry. Is it the government's responsibility to tell us, I don't know, certain things that, you can have the Second Amendment, but you have to go through us to achieve it? That's not what it says. Government's not in place to tell us what our rights are. Government's in place because we allow them to be in place to ensure the rights that we do have. I don't know. So it will definitely be interesting. After the proponent's testimony, you'll hear the opponent's testimony. Folks like, I don't know, Moms Demand Gun Control, Brady Campaign, all these folks out there who are saying guns are bad, don't get guns, don't do it. But once they finish their test, then we'll start to really know, are there any amendments going to be attached to this bill? Are there any, will this bill compete against a red flags gun confiscation bill? Because the last time it was introduced, and we don't know how it'll be introduced this time, but the last time it was introduced, folks who got charged for gambling or indecent exposure because they were going to the bathroom outside, those things have happened, okay? They could get their guns taken away. No due process. If the court says, if you take your case to the judge and say, here, this person's a danger. What if somebody is super angry at a family member? Okay, there are people out there that are like that, and they go to the police station, file a report. Police have to take these reports, all right? They're obligated to do so. And then it's all horrible or whatever, and then they take it to a judge, and then they come to your house and try to take your gun. Look, people, it could get red flag laws. That's not what the Second Amendment talks about. And I understand, man, we got a lot of crazy people out there. Just be prepared. Just like that guy at the synagogue. The two guys. The fella inside worshiping, chasing dude out, Army veteran. I'm not doing the hua. Nope. Crap, I did it. Anyway, the Army veteran and the off-duty Border Patrol agent. Man, I mean, they saved lives. They saved lives. Here in Texas, it's been 2 years that you have been able to carry concealed carry on college campuses. Hey, it's a good deterrent for folks. College campuses are no longer a soft target. I think if you eliminate soft targets, that's a good start. Those who want, not everybody wants to carry a weapon. Some people don't grow up around them. Some people aren't comfortable with them. And for those people, I say, first of all, go get training, figure out what it's all about. You'll probably get over that. But secondly, if you're not comfortable, then don't. But then you're going to be putting your safety in the hands of others. What's the response time of police? I love police. I think they are wonderful people who do a tremendously hard job. But they can't be everywhere all the time. So you have to think about things like that. If you haven't guessed by now, I like freedom. I like liberty. And I will tell everybody who will listen, we need more of it. We need to protect more of it. Why is there still a moratorium in the city of Heber Heights for a plant that has been proven for hundreds of years to work as a medicine? Ladies and gentlemen, after something historical. So after, in Ohio, in their medical marijuana legislation, first of all, if you be warned, if you are wanting to carry a gun, if you go out and get a medical marijuana, is what they call it. It's medical cannabis. If you go out and get a medical cannabis card or register or whatever, guess what? You no longer get to carry firearms because you're a doper. You're a weed head. Yet, folks out there on OxyContin and folks who drink 12-pack each night, they can have them. It's all good. No worries. Heroin addicts, whoever. I don't know. And if you are one of those, go seek help. There are people out there that will help you. Moving on. So yeah, why is there still a moratorium on that? Because people are afraid. That's why it's passed. They're afraid of what's going to happen. And that's strange. To me, that is strange. How many states have medical cannabis? Is it hurting anyone if someone takes a medication that is helping them, whether it's arthritis or PTSD or name the stuff, you guys know. Is it helping them? Good. Then don't make it harder for them. I mean, there's still a moratorium in the city of Heber Heights. Banned, they did. I read the other day that Springfield just opened up their first dispensary. So it's going to be interesting to see what the city of Springfield earns from that dispensary. It'll be interesting to see. So I'll be paying attention to that, definitely. But, oh yeah, I was telling you a story, a historical story. So when Abraham Lincoln was assassinated, his wife was prescribed a cannabis tincture to help her through that situation. It was what happened back in those days. There's plenty of folks who have used cannabis to help them medically throughout history. Very successful. There was a report. I'm not going to get into this. Never mind. Anywho, listen, there's a lot of good out there. I know I just spat out a lot of wild stories that are in the news. And many of them you can check out on Truman's Town Hall podcast on Facebook. But, there's a lot of good out there. And we're going to start highlighting that here on the Truman's Town Hall podcast, as well as everything else. We're going to keep up to date. It's the people's job to keep government in check. Let no one tell you different. That's our job. We allow government to be government as a group, as a society. So anyway, I've rambled on for 25 minutes. I want you guys to have a great day. I'll come back in a few days toward the end of the week. We'll do another podcast. I'll play some clips from the press conference that happened in Dayton. I will, hopefully have more information on House Bill 178. And there's an accident here on the highway, so I'm going to let y'all go. Thank you for listening to Truman's Town Hall. Have a good week.
Thank you for listening to Truman's Town Hall. Share this podcast with your friends and neighbors and subscribe today.